This will be the future of Dubai. What do you think a country with an immeasurable amount of resources and money would do if allowed to plan its future? You might be perplexed with the statement, but that is exactly the case with Dubai, the heart of the United Arab Emirates, which has been completely reinventing itself and transforming rapidly over the past few decades. Once a small village that provided mere fishery now hails as an international hub for trade, tourism, and a site West seems to set its eyes on. Dubai, realizing that it needs to move to other means merely than relying on oil and gas, has been diversifying its economy. In terms of reaching its goal and bolstering a strong economy, Dubai has set itself hard-earned goals, focusing on innovation and inviting massive amounts of entrepreneurship. It wishes to offer a carefree environment for its young startups and other moderate-sized enterprises in order to create new jobs and encourage young minds into an attaining and a promising future. It proved extremely successful as it managed to attract foreign investment and businesses, and owing to its strategic location, a free and open opportunity to excel, excellent infrastructure, and cordial environment, it has been able to smoothly attain its objectives. Moreover, it eased up its tax incentives, offering complete ownership, and numerous other benefits to companies that seem to be interested in investing in Dubai. They have set up free zones with the aforementioned incentives and thus become a huge market for those interested in investing in various industries, including the likes of, but not limited to, finance and technology. What of the tourism sector? We have always heard people eager to visit Dubai. Hollywood has been keen on making a number of films there involving big names like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible and Vin Diesel in the Fast and Furious franchise. Let's delve into it. As we all know, Dubai has focused immensely on developing its tourism in order to boost the city's economy so that it may play a significant role in the process, and to be honest, they have achieved this task immensely well. The manner in which has invested heavily in developing iconic landmarks the likes of the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Mall, and Palm Jumeirah, which has attracted famous personalities the likes of Shah Rukh Khan, Roger Federer playing tennis at the Burj Al Khalifa, and so on. It is highly commendable. Home to some of the world's most luxurious hotels and resorts, Dubai is a brand name that automatically sells itself to individuals worth millions in net worth. Without a doubt, when we talk about Dubai's infrastructure, we are well aware that it hails one of the most advanced and modern infrastructures even in today's era. Why? It is because it has invested billions of dollars into developing its airports, seaports, and transportation systems, which has opened new avenues and access to Asia, Africa, and Europe. And this is not it. It has several ambitious mega projects stored for the future. Let's take a look at a number of them, but before we do, we ought to remember that they are a testament to its commitment to define the future as we know it. Bin Hadi Tower is a future project that aims to take the honor away from Princess Tower as the world's tallest residential tower. It is reported that it will hail over 100 stories, with certain inclusion to the privileged customers offering penthouses, private members clubs, and so on. Secondly, we will address the Natural History Museum that is expected to open soon and will home rare history specimens on Earth. It would also offer its visitors an opportunity to embark through time and space. Etihad Rail is another famous project that would travel at 200 kilometers per hour, therefore reducing the time between cities. Thus, it is true to the core that Dubai will never settle for anything less than first place, as has often been quoted by its leader. Another project the world is eyeing Dubai is the Dubai Clean Energy Strategy, whereby it aims to produce an ambitious 75% of its energy requirements from clean sources by 2050. The vision relies on four tenets that put forward a forward thinking covering all sections of society, including economy, diplomacy, and ecosystem. The future of Dubai also aims to create a floating vertical city that harbors all sorts of life provisions that is proposed to be completed by 2030, as was suggested by its Italian designer and architect. When completed, it aims to offer self-sustaining floating towers, providing housing to at least 25,000 individuals, and will utilize renewable resources such as wind turbines and solar panels. If you think this is too much, wait and hear about this. Dubai is also aiming to house the world's biggest agritourism destination. Yes, you heard it right. Not only would it create 10,000 jobs, but it would also ensure food security the United Emirates needs so desperately. Do you think you've had enough? Well, have you heard about Loop? The Loop is in place to develop smart cycling and walking infrastructure, offering 93 kilometers, 100% renewable energy option, recycled water, health benefits, and whatnot. The next addition is Dubai's new mall, which will receive a further boost with the opening of Maidan 1. Home to the world's longest indoor ski slope, the mall aims to steal away the title for the world's largest dancing fountain, which will measure up to 25,800 square meters. Next in line is the Enchanted Forest theme Snow Abu Dhabi. That is exactly what you hear, a desert offering a snow park. It has already been hailed as the world's largest snow park. The attraction spans across a huge 125,000 square foot area, divided into distinct whimsical zones. The park will be kept at -2 degrees Celsius, with a 500 millimeter covering of snow. A marvel indeed. We all have realized the importance of solar energy. Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park is exactly as the name represents, the largest single-site solar park in the world. It would offer a capacity of 5,000 megawatts by 2030 with billions worth of investment. What's interesting is that this park will reduce 6.5 million tons of carbon emissions annually, and what a contribution it would be in the future. Abrahamic Family House. Yes, you heard it right. Currently being built on Saidiyat Island, it aims to represent and preserve the three Abrahamic religions: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. This is only a small insight into what the UAE aims to implement. Among the targets that the UAE has set forward for itself is to double its GDP to 3 trillion dirhams. Along with it, it also aims to increase the number of tourists to 40 million, who will contribute billions of dollars, billions in the long run. Deira Island, also being called the Dubai Islands, are now a cluster of man-made islands that will feature luxury resorts, retail spaces, and entertainment venues. This being said, another important aspect of Dubai's future is to focus on education and human capital. Dubai's visionary leaders have prioritized the integration of new generations into the private sector. The plan to attract 65,000 young men and women into the sector over the next decade will have a profound impact on the sustainable growth and development of the UAE's economy as well. Moreover, Dubai aims to eliminate the use of paper in public administration transactions. The government is convinced that it can save $245 million. That is just the economic side. Imagine the impact that this would have in order to preserve the environment. This wealth creation derives from the many innovations called to create a smart city, such as the commitment to comply with the Paris Agreements for climate objectives. These goals are achieved in part by the construction of smart buildings, and buildings with zero impact on the environment. In recent months, Dubai has also seen the construction of a building made entirely using 3D printers. GDP is not now the most significant metric being calculated in Dubai to assess the effects of the reforms being implemented. It is for the residents' happiness, or more broadly, their level of life satisfaction. According to a government investigation, the 100 initiatives that have been started recently by various government departures have resulted in a 3% rise in resident contentment. This shows that the government is headed in the right direction. The contentment of the people, economic progress, and the durability of resources and infrastructure are the 3 milestones on Dubai's agenda. By overcoming these obstacles, we can showcase the first significant metropolis that has been transformed into a smart city. Overall, these mega projects demonstrate Dubai's ongoing commitment to innovation, growth, and development. While the city will face challenges in bringing these projects to fruition, the potential benefits in terms of economic growth, tourism, and livability are significant.